you can dress it up high or dress it up low, and it all seems to look like you're doing something on purpose, which often I'm not. So I like it. Hi everyone, welcome back to Project Happy Home. For those of you who are new here, I'm Tanya, a doctor, lawyer turned homeschool mom of 3 kids ages 9, 6, and newly 5. If you're interested in videos about secular homeschooling, raising a child with ADHD, and living a more essentialist lifestyle in general, you've come to the right place, so be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. In today's video, I'll be sharing some of my fall favorites with you because I am sick of this summer weather. It is not going away in North Carolina, and I'm doing this as a sort of rain dance, YouTube style, to bring fall weather to me. So if you're in, comment down below because this summer has gone on too long. So I just went around the house and grabbed some of the things that I loved using last fall, as well as some of the things that I'm using right now. Because if you're following my channel, you know that I am in a no-buy year, so I'm not buying new things for fall necessarily, but I wanted to share some of my favorite things that I have had for a while now, even for years, and that are still, I think, available on Amazon and that you could probably find at Target, etc. So I'm just going to show them with you in no particular order. The first thing I grabbed were these boots. Now these are actually Tom boots, and they look very much like Ugg boots. They have that like fuzzy shearling type of lining, and they have like a woven outside, like a knit pattern here that has a slight glitter to it, and these suede type of, I guess you call them uppers with rubber soles, and I really love them. I think they are awesome. Tom's, if you don't know, though you probably do, is a company where when you buy a pair of shoes, they donate a pair of shoes, and I love that idea. This year has been my no-buy year, as I mentioned. I'm contemplating doing a only charitable purchases year for next year and only used goods purchases. So I would only buy new things if they were companies like this that do a lot of donation and charity work, and only buy thrift store type items and clothing and things like that, just so we can be more sustainable. So that's what I'm contemplating for next year. If you'd be interested in something like that, let me know in the comments down below. But these are super, super comfortable. They're much less expensive than Uggs, and I just love them. I don't find them to be too warm. I don't find them to be cold. I generally wear them with tiny little ankle socks and just put my feet down in them. The only annoying thing about that is when you take your feet out, they leave the socks behind, but they've lasted me for a good 2 years. I think they still look like they're in pretty good condition. And during fall weather, they're sort of like my everyday shoe. They're like my flip-flop of fall. So if you're interested in something like that, definitely look into Tom's. I really like the moccasin stitch detailing and everything. So I generally wear them with leggings or jeans or whatever, and just, they're just my go-to shoe. They're super, super comfortable. Just to stay in the same category of footwear, I thought I would share with you my favorite booties. And these are actually from Target, and I bought them last season, so in 2018, but I imagine they'll have something similar this year. And they're really sweet. They have this like cognac type of brown color, and they have a rubber sole. They have a stacked faux wood heel, but they do have a rubber sole, so it stays pretty nice and it's not slippery or anything. They also have this zipper detailing on both sides that is functional and goes up the sides. So to loosen the boot, you just have to take down the button. And again, I haven't worn these in a year, so there. So to loosen the boot and slide your foot in, you just take down the zippers, which makes it really easy. I like that it has a little tab to pull up your boot, but I like the color. I think they've lasted really well. They're a little bit scuffed, as you can see, but I think they've held up pretty well. This is like my second most worn fall booty shoe, and I just like them. I like that the heel is stacked, that it's solid, you don't slip all over the place, and it's just a good, dress it up a little bit more than the Toms, but still be really functional and comfortable type of shoe for fall. Onward to the topic of outerwear. Now, I used to live in New York City, so I have quite a few coats and jackets and sweaters and things like that. I've minimized a lot of it, but I still have a ways to go. So stay tuned, because somewhere this winter or fall, I will be doing a declutter video of just sweaters and winter wear. But one of the things that I got last year that I loved, it was super trendy last year. I'm not a big trend person, but this just looked super cute and comfortable. It's the teddy bear coat. I don't know if I shared it last year, but I love this teddy bear coat. It's totally synthetic. It's this one's made by Choice. I don't even know how to say that. It's like, it looks like it should be Choices, but it's Choies. So I don't know whether that was a misspelling or whether that's just the company name, but it's just a teddy bear coat. It has like, normal sleeves. It's like a short length. It's not super short. It's like, it hits right at hip level. It has a nice sturdy sort of bronze colored zipper and a nylon lining on the inside, but I love it. It also has pockets, very important feature, and they're just wide, straight edge pockets, but I love this coat. It is super, super comfortable. It's very loose. I'm just gonna put it on now so you can kind of see what it looks like when it's on. I feel kind of silly whenever I wear it because it is like definitely like dressing up like a teddy bear, like I'm in a costume to be a teddy bear, but it is super comfortable. And even now putting it on, I'm like, I kind of wish I had it all the time. They had a version on Amazon that was a long duster length, which I think would be amazingly comfortable, but also look ridiculous. So I just got the regular length and I wore it all over the place. Like the pockets are sturdy enough. You can put your keys in there. You can, you know, leave it open, leave it closed. It was my walking coat so that I could put my phone in the pocket when I had my headphones on. And I just love it. Like just putting it on now, like I don't want to take it off because it makes you just the right level of cozy. So if you are looking for a cozy winter, fallish kind of coat, this is a great option. I mean, like open, it's like casual. It goes with jeans. It goes with yoga pants. You know, it's not too fussy. You know how sometimes when you have a pea coat or something and you wear it over yoga pants or mommy wear, you're like, oh, part of me is dressed up and part of me is not. This way, all of you is kind of trendy, but it's all very comfortable, and it, you know, you can dress it up high or dress it up low and it all seems to look like you're doing something on purpose, which often I'm not. So I like that coat for all of those reasons. And I will link all these down below if I can find them. If I don't find the exact one that I purchased last year, I'll try to find something similar to link. Next up is a saddle purse. Now this is a purse with a long strap, so it hangs down by my hip and I love it. I got this from Amazon as well. This just had really high reviews. It's not expensive at all. It's like this pleather type purse. The issue I have with a lot of shoulder bags as a mom that are purse size is either they're too small or too cutesy or too worthless in the sense of being like, I can fit my phone in here and nothing else. As a mom, in general, usually I want to fit a little bit more than a phone and like a lip gloss in my purse nowadays. I'm not really hitting the clubs or anything, so I need a purse that can at least hold a good size wallet, maybe some silly putty, you know what I'm saying? Like I need a functional purse. This one's great because not only does it fulfill those requirements, it can actually hold 3 water bottles lined up to the movies. So it has this cute detailing, this little button detailing here and a little flap. This does slide in and out, though I never actually do that. And it has a zippered pocket in the back, which is really convenient for like just quick access items where you don't want to open up your whole purse. So if you want to put your keys in there or just a credit card or, you know, whatever that you need fast. And your phone actually does fit in there, though the zipper makes it a little bit tough if you have like a larger iPhone, etc. And then it has, when you open it, a front pocket that's nice and wide that can hold quite a few things. I have my emergency almonds in here. What else do I have? I have gum and I have a few business cards. I have mommy business cards that I use at the playground because I don't like to use my professional business cards because sometimes people don't want to be your friend if they know that you have a lot of degrees. Real talk. So here you have like a nice broad inner pocket. See, my whole hand goes in there to give you an idea of the depth. And there's 2 inner pockets on this front wall. So you can slide in like your phone or your wallet or lip gloss, etc. Let's see what I have in here. Some of this is just from, I have a little sunscreen because I try to put a sunscreen in every single purse because you should reapply, you guys, throughout the day. And what else do I have? I love opening purses that I haven't used in a while. Oh, I have a packet of Smarties. I have a tiny little fresh sugar lip gloss. I have a tiny perfume. And I have a NYX lip liner. So it's always nice to have some color in your purse. And I also have an emergency ring pop for when somebody throws a tantrum. So that's in there. And then there's an inner zippered pocket as well where you can keep like, you know, an emergency tampon or whatever else you need that you don't want falling out as you grab your wallet. So I generally put those in every purse as well. But this is a great, great, cheap, affordable purse that holds a lot of things without looking ginormous. So if you don't want to carry around a diaper bag, but you still want to slip in a water bottle and a toy and all of that stuff, this is great. Like, this will easily hold a couple diapers and a water bottle or a baby bottle. So it's a good option for that. Next up is also another bag. Now, this is something I've been using a lot recently, so it's actually full right now, but it is a cute little backpack that you can get from Amazon. Again, it is totally synthetic and inexpensive, and I love it because it has gold detailing as opposed to the cheap sort of silver detailing, and it hasn't worn off at all. I've been using this for a year now, and I think it's really well made in spite of its price. So it's got adjustable backpack straps, which is nice. It has a strap on the top if you want to carry it this way. And it has a front pocket and obviously a side pocket with 2 zippers. This is always nice on a backpack, by the way, especially if it's not an expensive backpack, because if one of the zippers starts to fail, you have another one. When I buy like cheaper backpacks, I try to find that feature because it's just a little fail-safe for you. Though I have had 0 problems with the zippers on this one. It has a little front zipper here, and I like that this front pocket is really nice and roomy. You can put your phone and several other things in there. So like I have like a little Thieves hand sanitizer. I'm not a huge hand sanitizer fan, you guys, but sometimes you have to eat. I have some bug wipes and things like that. So I generally slip my phone into that front pocket as well. It has 2 side pockets. Now these side pockets are big enough for smaller water bottles, but not like big fat ones. So if you got like a slender little water bottle, it'll fit fine. Or a baby bottle should fit fine too, for those of you with like infants. When you open the bag, now like I said, this one's full, so it's got a lot of things in it. When you open the bag, you have these 2 front little nylon pockets. I'm not a huge fan of these because everything falls out of them, but I generally just keep a couple pens and maybe a pack of gum or something in there. It does have an inner zippered pocket if you want to put your keys or any personal hygiene items or things like that. And then it has a nice wide interior. So right now, to give you an idea, I have a pack of baby wipes in there. I have 3 books. I have a bunch of silly putty eggs and some thinking putty, and then I have space for my wallet. So it all fits really nicely. This is another great bag to take to the movies because you can put all your little snacks in there and stuff like that, because I'm one of those people that I don't want to spend $70 on snacks at the movies. So it's a really good bag to have on hand for that. I had so many fall favorites in this one, you guys, that I decided to split it into a part 1 and part 2. So if you want to see more about this booklight, be sure to check out part 2. And as always, you guys, I wish you the very best day. Thanks for spending some time with me.